Good afternoon and welcome to the quarterly Roblox Investor Insights Conference. Today is the 13th of July, 2012. This conference will focus on new and exciting features that will draw new users to the platform. Please save any questions, suggestions, or comments until the end of the presentation. You may want to know some of these words and phrases going forward. These are useful to know, as they may be present in future conferences or discussions about the future of the platform. Internally, we are calling this big wave of features the Immersion Initiative Project. Keep these terms in mind as we go over some of the new additions being introduced to Roblox. Before introducing the finer details, we at Roblox find it necessary to extend our thanks to the three developers spearheading the operation. Lance Cupo, Albert Dindy, and Zachariah Wong, as well as all the software engineers working underneath them. Now, let's talk about the main reason as to why you have all been invited to this conference today. At Roblox, we are always striving to innovate and bring new and exciting things to the user experience, things you would not find in AAA games and other free-form creation platforms. To reinforce that is our goal, we have decided to add new advanced NPCs, lifelike procedural building generation, and more. Here is the lowdown on these new additions. First, let us talk about our flagship feature, our brand new, state-of-the-art advanced NPCs. These NPCs walk, talk, do things on their own, and can engage in limited, but relevant dialogues with players they come across. Users who decide to use this feature in their games can customize and dress up these NPCs however they want. They can even write short 1 to 2 sentence bios to give them personalities that blend in with the user-created environment. The next feature we would like to show off is the previously mentioned procedural building generation. By assembling blocks of text to create a sentence, users can guide the system to create a building in a far more simple, efficient, and engaging way than previous methods of building. The user will be able to see the results in real time, represented by an NPC creating the building for them, which is being displayed on the screen now. The creation process continues, even if the Roblox Studio program is closed. Users can even generate multiple buildings at a time, although this will slow down the process to save on company resources. The current final feature that we have to show is realistic environment simulation. If a user chooses to opt into any feature in the project, environment simulation will also be turned on. This addition allows users to experience the growth of forests, the erosion of stones, and other natural phenomena such as torrential rain and heavy winds. It is not currently possible to turn this off individually from other additions, but project leads are currently working on solving this issue. Needless to say, there are many benefits to this project. However, as you are all aware, new features do not come without new drawbacks. Let us first review the pros, and then talk about the cons, and how we want to fix them. The pros. This project will attract many new users to the platform. Gating some aspects of the project behind our paid membership, Builders Club, could increase the profits of the platform heavily. We will be able to see a rise in unique and creative games on the platform, inspiring users to create their own games using these features. Approximately 36.2% of games with over 10 players at any given time have some form of monetization in them, giving players an incentive to purchase Robux. The cons. This project comes with very large technical costs. At the present moment, we have had to entirely disable viewing your character in the third person. Coincidentally, the report abuse function was also disabled, although the reasons for that are less related to the technical costs of the project, and are more related to another issue that started to show its signs when the development of the project began. Nevertheless, disabling the function has shown considerable performance improvements. We're actively trying to work around these issues, while finding ways to cut down on the demands that these new features incur. Despite these issues, we at Roblox are able to promise that they'll be fixed before the update ships to the platform in its entirety. Finally, to show off how truly immersive these features are, please enjoy a small sample of a recording of one of our experimental colonies in a game appropriately titled Kingdom Life 2. That's all for today's Investor Insights presentation. Remember that everything shown here today is confidential and should not be discussed with anyone outside this room or anyone not affiliated with the ROBLOX Corporation.